Good evening, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome to this WYLN Sports Special presentation of high school football, the regular season finale, as the Golden Bears of Mahanoy City and Mahanoy area take on the Blue Devils of Shenandoah Valley. We now pause for the conclusion of our national anthem. And that has been the Mahanoy area marching band with our national anthem. You are looking live at Coach Faz Field at Alumni Stadium on the campus of Mahanoy Area High School. We thank you for joining us tonight for the regular season finale of high school football. I'm Marty Burns, joined as always by the coach Joe DeMelfi, the world famous Mike Sosar down on the sidelines, Jim Burns on the stats. And this is the big rivalry game between Shenandoah Valley and Mahanoy area. Began in, the first recorded battle between these two teams was Shenandoah and Mahanoy City back in 1899. Mahanoy City defeated Shenandoah by a score of 5-0. This is the 116th meeting between the Golden Bears and the Blue Devils. Back in 1921, this gridiron battle began a 103-game consecutive streak that takes us here to the 116th battle, in which both teams are battling for the D'Amato Zementovich Gold Star Trophy, and we'll go over the history of the two men that are honored with their names on this trophy to be handed out to the winning team, and then plaques for the Shenandoah Valley and Mahanoy area players of the game in memory of the late Jim Rhodes will be presented also at the end of tonight's game. But Joe, we mentioned 116th meeting. Shenandoah has 59 wins, Mahanoy 50, and 6 recorded ties.
At this point, Marty, Mahanoy area is 3-6. Shenandoah is 0-9. Going through some struggles with some younger players. But again, rivalry, it'll be interesting to see how that plays out. And we also will touch on that trophy that both teams are playing for related to some individuals who were involved in World War II.
And we'll go over the history of that as we go along here in tonight's contest. Out on the field with the world-famous Mike Sosar is our referee tonight, Mr. Grant Yoder, speaking to captains from both teams. Mahanoy area will receive the opening kickoff. Joining Mr. Yoder is Bo Rogers, the umpire. Chris Breezen is the head line judge. The line judge is Christine, and the back judge, Jason Alasakis. And not only is this the big rivalry game, but it is senior night for the Golden Bears. Senior members of the football team, cheerleaders, and band were honored prior to tonight's contest. And Joe, you know as well as anybody through your times in football, you get to this time of year when you get that big rivalry game, records really mean nothing at all.
Yeah, I mentioned that a little earlier, Marty. Shenandoah 0-9, but again, these two teams are separated by maybe 7 or 8 miles. And with the long tradition of this game being played, you can pretty much say, and I'll say it again, the records don't mean a whole lot. I mean, you look for some breaks earlier, fumbles, turnovers, that type of thing. Let's see how the Golden Bears start their offensive series.
Number 15, Sam Mintusky to kick it away. The 116th battle between the Blue Devils and Golden Bears are underway. Taken by Mahanoy area's number 5, Mike Obla. He's straight up the middle. Cuts it back to the near sideline. And Obla thrown out of bounds at about the 32 of the Blue Devils. Great start for Mahanoy area.
Good return, starting their offensive series in the area at about the 35-yard line.
So we have 1st and 10 from officially the 33 of Shenandoah Valley. Opening offensive play coming up as you get a look at the Penn State Hazleton first quarter scoreboard. And to keep an eye out tonight, stat-wise, number 32, Kyler Quick, 158 yards from 1,000 on the season. Bad snap. Terry is going to be dropped for a 2-yard loss. Coming up from behind to bring him down is Jeremy Thomas.
Thomas coming hard from the backside, made the tackle. Reason you saw the ball on the ground, first snap of the night.
Mahanoy area under the direction of returning head coach Dave Holman, his first season back, his second time here. Took some time off for personal reasons with birth of a child and professionally becoming the elementary school principal. But he is now back under the helm of the Golden Bears, and he sees Obla get a gain of about 5 to the 30.
Toss to the left side. Picked up decent yardage. Mike Oblas from that tailback position, I guess you would call it, out of that formation. No huddle, looking to the sideline for the call.
Quick gets his first carry of the night and gets quickly upended after a gain of a yard or two. Looked like Joel Nunez, the sophomore, came up and made the tackle after a yard gain, leaving the Golden Bears with a 4th down and 6.
Ran a little bit of an option look to the right side there, Marty. Nothing there. Looked like it was a called dive play. Carried out the option. Didn't look like he was reading that. Let's see what he calls here.
Terry rolls right. Throws downfield, tipped, and it's caught! Aiden Bowman, still on his feet, brought down at the 5 for a Grand Central first down.
Great concentration by Bowman. Ball was tipped, underthrown. Bowman comes up with the catch.
And with 1st and goal for the first time tonight, the Golden Bears are in the FNL Doors red zone. Joe, I think McCord would have hoped for a favorable tip like that last night.
You're right. On a bunch of them, he would have hoped for it.
Especially on that screen pass near the end of the half. 1st and goal. Terry gives to Quick. Quick to the end zone. Touchdown, Golden Bears.
Hard, quickly left side. Offensive line doing a nice job on that side. Opens up. Touchdown, Golden Bears start. Good start for their offense. Took about 3 minutes to get that ball in the end zone.
Quarterback Levi Terry will kick it. Quick, who scored the touchdown, will hold. Terry's kick is up. No good. 8:59 left in the opening quarter in the 116th battle between the Golden Bears and Blue Devils. Mahanoy area leads 6-0.
Penn State Hazleton is improving the lives of others, starting in our community.
Providing degrees that meet the needs of the area.
Fueling entrepreneurship and contributing more than $36 million annually to the state's economy.
Researching the health of our local ecosystem on the Susquehanna River.
Together, our impact keeps growing, backed by the strength of 24 campuses and 700,000 alumni.
Hey, it's Justin from Grand Central, and our trained sleep professionals are here to help you sleep like never before. With an extensive line of Sealy and Stearns & Foster mattresses, we are sure to find you the right mattress at the right price. Free delivery and removal, interest-free financing for up to 60 months, and same or next day delivery on select models.
And don't forget, everyday low prices. Stop in to one of our 2 locations, Route 93 in Nescopec,
Or downtown Hazleton.
and see why Northeast and Central Pennsylvania sleeps better with Grand Central.
In the 116th meeting between Mahanoy area, Shenandoah Valley on the opening possession after a big kickoff return by Obla, the Golden Bears strike first, leading 6-0.
Marty, Mahanoy area, quick 6-yard run left side, kick failed, 5 plays, 33 yards, took 3 minutes and 1 second.
And the Golden Bears think that there was a fumble on that kickoff return. Let's see what the officials say.
Don't see any indication that the officials agree.
And Nunez's return on the Van Horn kick will bring it out to the 34 of Shenandoah Valley. 1st and 10. And Ethan Bench, the freshman quarterback. Nice size, Joe, 6'2", 180.
Good-looking young man, physically, and has to learn quick.
And in and out of the hands of Nunez, falls incomplete. Obla was on the coverage. Shenandoah Valley, also under new coach, completing his first full season, is Dave Bench for the Blue Devils.
I'll tell you what, Marty, I like the call. It gives a short pass. You have to get a little more field, spread it a little bit because too many defenders right there. But the young quarterback, you want to give him some confidence.
Mini option toss to Thomas. Thomas up the far sideline, stepped out of bounds. We'll see where they'll mark. It looks like the 41 should be a gain of 7. And just off to the right of that camera shot there is the D'Amato Zementovich trophy, along with the 2 plaques for the players of the game in the memory of Jim Rhodes, one each for the player of the game for Shenandoah Valley and Mahanoy area. We hope to have that for you at the end of tonight's game.
Ran a speed option, quarterback to the right side, tossed to the running back very quickly, picked up decent yardage. Going to look at the same thing.
Trying to give Bench that extra nudge, but I think officially he's going to be about a yard shy, making it 4th and 1. Big decision right off the bat for Coach Bench.
One of the things, Marty, Ethan Bench is going to have to a little lower, running very upright, Marty. And
it almost looked like the same play, except this time to the left side of their...
And he kept it. Let's see what they do on a 4th and short in their own territory.
And there's the trophy that these teams are playing for. And it looks like the first man through got 2, which would mean it's a Grand Central. Blue Devil first down.
So with the first offensive series for the Blue Devils, they're able to pick up a first down.
Once again, a look at the D'Amato Zementovich trophy. And this is a give to Nunez. Nunez has some speed. He's got a first down and more in the Golden Bear territory. It's another Grand Central first down.
Ran a little bit of a counter-type look. Bench, the quarterback, went to the left, then handed off to Nunez going to the right, and he picked up good yardage.
And sorry, Joe. That run there gave you a reason why the first play was trying to get Nunez out in space. He showed a good burst of speed there.
He did, and picked up the first down. Defense took a step to the right. They bit on that first fake.
Thomas didn't find much in the middle, and Quick will bring him down for a loss.
Gonna look at it. In fact, he may have lost a yard or two, Marty.
Over halfway through the opening quarter on the Penn State Hazleton scoreboard, Shenandoah Valley, their first offensive possession, trailing 6-0.
My guess is Coach Bench doesn't really want to get into a shootout type situation. Try to throw the ball underneath.
Bench dumps it off. That was, I believe, Nunez again. May have got the loss back to bring up 3rd and 10.
Yeah, if you're going to throw that ball, you need to wait just a little bit. So then Nunez turns up the field, and he has some room to operate. As you mentioned, Marty, he has a very good burst of speed. You want to try to get him into the open field. They ran that to the short side. I'd take a shot running that to the wide side. Give him some space.
Bench to the right, pass goes incomplete.
Bench's pass falls incomplete.
I believe he was looking for his tight end, Mike Elshasak. And it'll bring up 4th and 11. And this time, they'll try to play field position and pin the Golden Bears deep. Coming back out will be the sophomore Mintusky to punt it away. The left footer. And Bowman has to be careful. I almost got him there before it took that right turn out of bounds at about the 15-yard line. And, Joe, I have to apologize. I believe last game I forgot to mention, but I'll mention it now. Supplying our crew meal tonight as they have all season long and for so many seasons, the Third Base Luncheonette, located just off of 9th Street in Hazleton. So many thanks to the Third Base Luncheonette for being a proud supporter of WYLN Sports. Once again, our crew meal provided by the Third Base Luncheonette.
Marty, one of the things on a punt, if you're not going to field it, get away from it. Don't stand around. Comes down, hits the ground, can bounce anywhere.
This is Quick, straight up the middle. Quick, inside the 30, pulling away inside the 10. He's in for a Golden Bear touchdown.
Marty, same play. They had the 6-yard touchdown with the first drive of the game. Quick just hit it and took off.
So unofficially, with that run, Quick has 3 carries, 91 yards, which would leave him 67 yards shy of 1,000 for the season. And the Golden Bears, after the miss on the point after, go for 2. This is Pollock to the end zone. He's in for 2. And the Golden Bears now take a 14-0 lead.
Third Base Luncheonette, still making memories after all these years. FNL Doors, your trusted overhead door supplier for over 50 years, providing quality products and services to Eastern PA and beyond with 2 strategic locations. They carry garage doors from leading manufacturers in the industry like Rainer. They guarantee parts and service for your home or business, from new construction to replacement doors, inspections, and service calls. FNL Doors stands behind every job, taking pride in the work they do. Call 800-344-DOOR or visit FNL Doors online at fldoors.com or visit their showrooms in Hazel Township or Schuylkill Haven.
As the music playing in Bear Country, we just got off the Crazy Train. As the 116th battle between the Golden Bears and Blue Devils has Mahanoy area in front 14-0 on the Penn State Hazleton scoreboard.
Marty, Mahanoy area quick, 84 yards off the left side. As I said, looked like the same play they scored on in the first series.
This is being returned by Reyes. Reyes down the far sideline is finally going to be pushed out of bounds by Jose Phillips. And other than the big run by Quick Joe, another big play on special teams, this time for the Blue Devils.
Nice job on the return. Let's see if they can sustain any kind of drive. Down 14-0.
Ball officially marked at the Golden Bear 42, 1st and 10. Going straight up the middle is Nunez. I believe Pollock, one of the Golden Bears that brought him down after a gain of about 3.
Nunez, we saw some speed on a corner. He hits quickly, picks up a couple. As we look at a 2nd down and about 7, possibly 8 yards.
Bench gets it out to Nunez, trying to cut it back in the middle. Nunez found himself some room. He's still on his feet. Whistles blow the play dead. At about the 37, gain of about 3. Leaves the Blue Devils 3rd and about 5.
No, Marty, he ran that little under type screen. He needs to be a little more patient with the throw so Nunez can turn it up the field without running into a lot of defenders.
Bench going deep down the middle of the field, and it'll go incomplete. Looking for El Shasak again.
Yeah, El Shasak, the tight end. That's who Bench looked for earlier on the prior possession on a crucial 3rd down. So they're going to look at a 4th down here. Obviously, they are in Mahanoy area territory, so they're going to go for the 1st.
4th and 5 on the Penn State Hazleton scoreboard. 2:41 left in the opening quarter with the Golden Bears up 14-0. And as Joe mentioned, the Blue Devils going for it. Bench looks left. Throws and out of the hands of Reyes. And the Golden Bears will get it back on downs.
Reyes, I think, had a chance, just couldn't handle it. Blue Devils will turn it over with 2:37 left, as you see on the Penn State Hazleton scoreboard.
Coach, I could just let you ride this out the rest of the way.
I don't think so.
Doing a fine job.
Thank you.
Thank you. So the Golden Bears take back over in the black, going from left to right on your screen.
Again, no huddle on the line of scrimmage, looking to the sidelines for the play.
Play action. Terry overshot Bowman, incomplete.
Bowman running a crossing route, a little bit high. Running game obviously has been very good for Mahanoy area in the first quarter.
This is Obla. Obla gets a first down and more. And he's going to be hauled down at the 43 of Shenandoah Valley. Big Run gets a Grand Central first down.
As I mentioned, Marty, their running game, they're doing what they need to do. Right now, they're dominating the line of scrimmage. I think one of the things when you defensively, when you're struggling a little bit, Marty, maybe you just need to go ahead and start sending 6, 7, 8 people every play. Just try to cause confusion on the offense if you get caught with the pass. But if you just sit there, I think, and you're being dominated, tough. Ball.
Fumble, and the Blue Devils have it. Braden Lutz with the recovery.
Lutz on the recovery. Blue Devils take over 1st and 10.
That's the second fumble tonight for Mahanoy area. They recovered the first one, but turned it over here.
Now in a rivalry game, Joe, you get that break with the turnover. Now you want to capitalize with some points. Fake the handoff to Thomas, gave off to Nunez. Takes it to the outside. He's across midfield in the Golden Bear territory. And he'll get about 7 or 8 yards.
Bowman did a decent job working off the blocker on defense, number 11. Just couldn't get to Nunez because of the speed he has to the corner. Picks up nice yardage. That's about the second time they've run that. I'm sure it will not be the last.
Second and 2. This is Thomas. Right up the middle. Appeared to get across the 45. That should be enough for the first down. We'll see what the officials say. They concur as Grant Yoder says first down. It's a Grand Central first down for the Blue Devils with under a minute remaining in the opening quarter.
Ball's on Mahanoy, 45-yard line.
Ethan Branch goes to the sideline after the play to pick up the call.
Some confusion with the Blue Devils offensively as far as where they should be. Bench under pressure. And I see what you mean there, Joe, but we'll comment on that after we go to break for a quarter. Mahanoy area leads at 14-0. You're watching live high school football on WYLN.
Contact Pete Casalica for a home and auto quote today.
Penn State Hazleton is improving the lives of others, starting in our community.
Providing degrees that meet the needs of the area.
Fueling entrepreneurship and contributing more than $36 million annually to the state's economy.
Researching the health of our local ecosystem on the Susquehanna River.
Together, our impact keeps growing, backed by the strength of 24 campuses and 700,000 alumni.
We welcome you back to the 116th meeting between the Shenandoah Valley Blue Devils and the Mahanoy Area Golden Bears. Golden Bears here at home on senior night, the early 14-0 lead.
Mahanoy area, 9 plays, 135 total offense, 112 rushing, 23 passing. Shenandoah Valley, the Blue Devils, 32 yards rushing, 4 passing, 36 on 14 plays, or 15, I'm sorry.
The Blue Devils will start with play 16 overall, going from left to right on your screen in the white. Second down and 10. Bench looking to air it out. And almost caught by Thomas. On the coverage was Austin Green.
I'll tell you what, Jeremy Thomas did a nice job coming back to the ball a little bit. Couldn't hold on to it. And we're going to have a third down.
Look at that handsome guy.
Which one?
You. They may put a bag over my head or save it for Jet fans.
I got to work on that part in my hair.
Well, we'll get somebody to help comb it out for you.
Thank you. I said second, but it is third down, Marty.
From the Golden Bear 45. Mini option, toss to Thomas, trying to cut it back. He's got 5 and about 6. Leaves it with about a 4th and 4 inside the Golden Bear 40.
Thomas with a good cut. Was going to the sideline, took it up the field very quickly, picked up good yardage. Again, looking like the Blue Devils will go for the first down.
If memory serves me right, previously 1 for 2 on 4th. Didn't convert the last time. But 4th and 4 from the 39.
Bench underneath the center.
Faked it to Thomas. Gave it to Nunez. And he's going to be about 2 yards shy, but there is a flag. And it the first that Coach Holman will decline and take the football back.
First down for Mahanoy area. With the hold backside, they will decline the penalty.
So another nice stop by the Golden Bears defensively.
Went back to Nunez again, same play. This time, Bowman forced it inside. The backside of the defense was able to get there.
Dragging tacklers. Hard run by Kyler Quick. Gets out to about the 46. Leaving the Golden Bears about a yard shy, coming up on second down.
Need to wrap your arms, Marty. If you don't wrap your arms with it, running back like Quick, you're going to be in trouble because he ran out of about 3 or 4 tackles before being forced to the ground.
Quick goes right to the even 100-yard mark on 4 carries, 2 touchdowns. Leaves him with 58 yards shy of 1,000. 2nd and 1 for the Golden Bears, a long one. Terry to pass, looking for Bowman, and it goes incomplete. I believe that was Gene Sinkus on the coverage for the Blue Devils.
Good coverage by Sinkus on that deep route. So we're looking at third down.
And with that 2nd and short, a great time to go for that home run.
Exactly right. Obviously, have to have a lot of confidence in your running game. Quick has had a huge night so far.
That is, of course, unless you commit a penalty. An eligible man downfield against the Golden Bears. We'll take them back to their own 41.
See Bowman at the bottom of your screen, isolated as they come out in that.
And it's Quick straight up the middle. He gets the penalty back, plus maybe another half yard. It's going to, though, leave them shy of the marker. Third and probably less than a yard.
Again, an option type play to the left side, Marty. Again, he gives on the dive. You have a pitch man coming outside, but Quick picks up good yardage.
And it's Quick again, getting out near midfield, and that's going to be enough for another Grand Central first down.
They moved change in the clock. Referee Grant Yoder winds the clock with 9:12 left here in the second quarter.
So new set of downs right at midfield. High snap. Terry gets on it. Now he's going to try to run with it, and it's going to be a huge loss for the Golden Bears. Eventually, Elchisak brought him down, but all the way back inside the 30, a loss of 20 plus.
Elchisak is the tight end on offense. He does a great job defensively, forcing a, as you mentioned, Marty, huge loss.
So it's going to make it 2nd and 33. Coach, do we even talk about that blank page?
2nd and 33, there's 3 blank pages. I think what you do, I mean, obviously you just try to pick up 8 to 10 if you can. In their rushing game, they've been able to do that so far, as we have
another penalty.
Official,
I believe,
conference. Let's see what Grant Yoder.
Sideline warning against the Blue Devils. So they're not even getting a warning. It's going to be a 5-yard penalty. Out to the 32. So now it makes it 2nd and 28. So you see 8.5 minutes and counting left in the opening half on the Penn State Hazleton scoreboard. Coming up at the half, we'll hear from have a band performance, and Jim Burns will give us halftime stats. Terry rolls right. Looking, throws, and underthrown, looking for Obla. Shenandoah Valley coaching staff not happy as a flag has been thrown.
I thought it was underthrown, Marty. I didn't think the receiver had a chance to get there, but we'll see what the officials decide.
And you make up a great point. So often we see uncatchable, and usually it's too high, but as you mentioned, that pass was a little short. I'm not sure Obla was going to get there.
I think it was probably 10 yards short, as we're going to.
But we are getting pass interference against the Blue Devils.
They'll move that ball to about the 47.
So it'll make it. They're moving the yard markers. I don't think they have to move the yard markers. Should make it 2nd and 13. Grant Yoder comes over to discuss with the Shenandoah Valley bench.
There they are.
And they're going to move them back. It should be, they have to stretch out the other one. That should make it 2nd and 13, I believe.
You're close, Marty. That's right.
So all of a sudden, with a couple of penalties, the Blue Devils have turned 2nd and 33 to 2nd and 13. As this is Terry in this Blue Devil territory, down the sideline, spins away from a couple of tacklers, and finally pushed out of bounds at about the 25. And good for a Grand Central first down.
Levi Terry, right side, turns it up, basically, and I'll mention it again, wrap your arms when you tackle. If you don't do that, Quick and Terry have picked up a whole lot of yardage tonight in the first quarter and a half.
That's Obla in motion at the bottom of your screen. They're going to give it to Quick. Quick got stood up right near the 20.
Reyes with the part of the tackle. They had several defenders there doing a better job on that running play on defense. Picked up about 5.
We're officially going to call it 2nd and 6. Terry, play action. Looking across the middle. He was looking for Joe Rick. And out of his reach, incomplete.
Rick was a tight end. Again, you can't rush that kind of play, Marty. You have to give it time to develop. Make the fake. See if you get a bite on it from the secondary or the linebacker. And then Rick has to run his route just a little bit wider than that.
Fake the toss, Terry keeps. And he just got tripped up. I believe that was David Burrows.
I think Reyes also was there, but good job on that staying at home, playing that backside defense, made a fake, quarterback made a fake quickly to his left, then came back to the right side.
With 4th and 3, the Golden Bears are in the FNL Doors red zone as the clock approaches the halfway point of the second quarter. Quick got hit in the backfield, leaned forward. It's going to depend on the spot. He may be short.
Good, and the reason why, Marty, they being Shenandoah Valley, the Blue Devils had some penetration up the field, and Quick was hit. The penetration had about 2 or 3 yards up the field, so the Blue Devils, nice job defensively.
And you look at the Penn State Hazleton scoreboard, Blue Devils trailing 14-0, 5:56 left in the half. But under their logo, they have 3 timeouts remaining. Bench looking left. Throws and out of the hands of Sinkus.
Sinkus had some room, couldn't hold on to the ball. Decent throw from the freshman bench.
It's going to be Nunez, brought down after a gain of about 2. That was Brian Gallagher on the tackle.
I don't know. I think you need to run that kind of back. Nunez has great, as I think from what we've seen, and a pretty good speed. Run him tackle to tackle maybe 6 times a game. The other 10, I'd be trying to get him on the corner any way I could.
Whether in the running game or we've seen them attempted in the short passing game.
Exactly.
Call 3rd and 7 from the 20. Bench again looks left. Heaves it downfield. It's intercepted. Picked off by Austin Green.
Green, nice job on coverage.
I'm not sure who Bench was looking for, as there looked to be a couple of receivers in the area.
He had 2 men downfield, but again, 2 receivers going to attract at least 2 defenders, so you have a lot of people there. As the Golden Bears will start their offense at the 48-yard line of Shenandoah Valley.
This is quick, bounces off 1 tackle. And Nunez will bring him down at about the 20. Good for a Grand Central first down.
Quick is eating into that 1,000-yard mark, getting very close. Off the left side again. Quick hitter.
"15 yards away is quick, as that 27-yard gain got him to 143 on the night.
Picked up about 3 or 4 there. So
Golden Bears are in the F&L Doors red zone.
Mentioned before the Golden Bears dominating that line of scrimmage.
Terry to pass. 2 men there, and it's Bowman. Touchdown, Golden Bears.
Bowman, good catch. Had a couple defenders around, but Bowman just up. Made a good catch of that pass, and Mahanoy area really dominating this first half.
Terry on for the point after. Kick is up and good. 3:47 left in the opening half. It's 21-0 Golden Bears.
SJ Kowalski is your Mitsubishi Diamond Contractor. They can install a Mitsubishi electric Mr. Slim ductless heating and cooling system. Mr. Slim systems are designed to make any living space in your home inviting. You can have a different temperature control for every room in your home. The money-saving technology can save you 25 to 50% on your heating bill. For Mitsubishi, Renai, and trained comfort specialist, call SJ Kowalski at 570-455-2600.
You will love the feel-good feeling you get when you shop at Grand Central in Nescopeck and Hazleton. You will enjoy a no-pressure professional sales staff, experienced delivery crew, service after the sale.
And don't forget, everyday low prices.
No matter what you're shopping for in your home, we have you covered with top brand names like Flex Steel, Lazy Boy England, and Dillon Custom Rugs.
With our enormous selection and the flexibility to finance interest-free for up to 60 months, Grand Central makes it easy to make your house a home.
We welcome you back to Coach Faz Field at Alumni Stadium on the campus of Mahanoy Area High School. And on their senior night, the 116th meeting between their rivals Shenandoah Valley, the Golden Bears lead it 21-0.
All Golden Bears, Marty. Bowman, 17-yard pass from Terry. Terry kicked good. Green's interception led to the touchdown.
This is Reyes. Reyes across the 40. He's in the Golden Bear territory before he is brought down by Rasheed Jackson.
Reyes doing a nice job getting that ball up the field. They have had pretty good field position off the kickoffs. They being the Blue Devils, but they just cannot sustain a offensive drive.
But with 3:37 left in the half, Joe, they can go for the Belichick double, score. They get the ball to start the second half.
Exactly right. Let's see if they're able to put anything together.
Bench. This time looks right across the middle. It's picked off. This time Levi Terry. And Terry will be brought down at the 47 of the Golden Bears by Nunez.
Marty, you have plenty of time. You have 3 timeouts. What that does is show me that there's some impatience there, and I don't think you can do that with the young quarterback. You need to be able to give him some success, and that means 5 to 8 yards, maybe, as we talked about, a flare pass to either side, but didn't happen. Threw the ball in the middle of the field, intercepted.
Joe Kyler quick, 148 yards, needs 10 for 1,000. As this will be Pollock on first down, getting about 4 to midfield.
Went from the right to left. As I said, the Mahanoy area offensive line dominating at this point. Clock running, looking at 3 minutes.
You see it on the Penn State Hazleton scoreboard. It's Quick. Quick has 1,000 yards and more. Brought down by Sinkus near the 30 for a Grand Central first down and 1,000 yards on the season for Kyler Quick.
Sinkus with a touchdown saving tackle on that left side. Ramirez. I'm sorry.
With that carry, Kyler Quick just surpassed
Bukowski. Dabashinsky, both blocking well. They're running that speed option to the corner. Nice tackle.
Reyes brings down Terry.
Reyes has played a pretty good defensive game. We got to have a...
And it's Levi Terry that's slow to get up.
I think he's up under his own power.
But they may force him to leave the game as they stop the clock for him to be attended to. So Terry will have to leave, as he does appear to be all right. But because they stopped the game action, Shenandoah Valley, though, takes a timeout, trailing 21-0. We'll keep it here. We mentioned before we started that both teams playing for the D'Amato Zementovich Gold Star Trophy. And first off, the names make the trophy a reverend piece of history. Corporal Anthony P. D'Amato is a member of the 2nd Battalion, 22nd Marine Division, 5th Amphibious Corps. He was killed on the night of February 19th into the 20th, 1944 in the Marshall Islands, where he threw himself on an enemy grenade in a foxhole to save other Marines. For what he did, President Franklin D. Roosevelt termed it a conspicuous gallantry and intrepidity. In his presidential citation, D'Amato was awarded the Congressional Medal of Honor posthumously. The American Legion Medal of Honor post number 702 in Shenandoah is named in his honor, and we're talking about Corporal Anthony P. D'Amato. And a little bit later, we'll talk about Army Air Corps Private Jerome Zementovich, who is also having the Gold Star Trophy named after him as well. So after the Shenandoah Valley timeout, second down, as this is Gallagher, as making the tackle Christopher Castro. Taking the snap was Mike Oblaw. for Terry. And a Grand Central first down for the Golden Bears. It looks like Coach Holman, for now, just wants to leave Terry on the sideline. He's going to stick with Oblaw. But as you mentioned, Joe, and we've seen it for the last how many years when we've come down here, Mahanoy area able to run that football in so many different ways.
Exactly. Now, sometimes they have the option, look, quick dive. Let's see what Oblaw does here as that offensive line we have.
He faked the toss, kept it, got stood up. Elshasak, among others, there for Shenandoah Valley.
I'll tell you what, Shenandoah Valley doing a better job on this drive, tackling and playing defense, as we're looking at a second down for the Golden Bears.
Golden Bears now into the FNL Doors red zone.
Marty, I haven't mentioned Cruz and the center for the Golden Bears, coming at Sinsky, doing a nice job.
It's going to be a toss to Gallagher. Broke one tackle. Sinkus got him around the ankle and brought him down, but not before he leans forward to the 15. It's going to bring up third down as the clock continues to run.
Yeah, we're under a minute. Let's see what Golden Bears have 3 timeouts.
And I think Coach Holman is going to use the first. So that'll give us an opportunity to talk about Jerome Zementovich. He was a chief mechanic with the Material Squadron. He was killed at Hickam Field in Pearl Harbor when the Japanese staged their sneak attack on December 7th, 1941. He was awarded the Purple Heart for his service to country. And Zementovich, unfortunately, also lost his brother Stanley, who was killed in Italy, and both brothers were buried at the same time after the war when their bodies were returned to the United States and interred in St. Casimir's Cemetery, Mahanoy City. So the game tonight honors the memory of both of those war heroes, and it reminds you of what's important in life, Joe, but it also helps give these young men year after year a chance to learn about the history of some of their war heroes right here in their backyard.
The greatest generation, Marty.
Pollock gets the carry on first down, lost the football. Didn't see anything that he was down. They're going to say the Blue Devils recover.
Referee Grant Yoder steps in.
Ball's going to be marked, looks like about the 7. But another turnover for the Golden Bears. And I know you coaches, you never think you've had the perfect game, and I have a feeling that Coach Holman, turnovers are the first thing on his list.
That's the third, I believe. They recovered 1, and they lost 2 of them. So they were threatening to go in. We're looking at 27.6 seconds. Don't want to get too adventurous here, I don't think, Marty.
And bench doesn't. Straight up the gut goes Nunez. He is brought down by John Bienick, the sophomore. Flag down before the half will come to an end. I think Jim Burns said he used his cheaters and saw that it was a face mask. Not one in the end zone for guys in purple, but a face mask regardless.
Well, the official missed it. It looked to me a little bit like when the Exorcist, when her head spun around. I'm thinking, how do you miss something? What do I know about it?
You've always been a great friend of officials.
Oh, yes.
First and 10 at the 23 on a Grand Central first down via penalty. And Elchasak broke a couple of tackles. He's in the open field down the sideline. Oblaw chasing him down, forcing him out of bounds. Clock stops at 10.3 seconds left at the 37 of Mahanoy area.
Great job. Elchisak, spin move, hit it quick.
Now
Right
with
up the field. Mahanoy area a little lazy defensively.
Blue Devils 2 timeouts remaining. They did get a field goal last week from Mentuski, so necessarily they don't need that full 37. You've got 2 timeouts, 10.3 seconds. Now I think they're going to be down to 1 timeout. Blue Devils take their second.
Marty, it's a great opportunity for a young quarterback to show some patience. You have the field to your right, you have the sideline, and you have 1 timeout left. So let's see what kind of situation Coach Brandt puts the Blue Devils in. The Golden Bears dominating in the first half. Quick with a big first half. Over 1,000 yards for the season.
So it's 1st and 10, but more importantly, 10.3 seconds remaining on the Penn State Hazleton scoreboard. Ball marked at the Golden Bear 37. As Joe mentioned, with the 1 timeout remaining, they can run pretty much anything they want, including throwing it in the open field. Bench looks left, slings it out to Sinkus. Sinkus will step out of bounds inside the 30. Took 7 seconds. Ball will be marked at the 29.
I like the call. I like that Sinkus was able to get the ball almost at the line of scrimmage, picked up 8 with the yards after the catch.
And I think Mentuski has come out. He's going to put it at the 36, his tee. So we're looking at a 46-yard attempt. Looks like timeout taken by the officials. I believe they saw something with one of the Mahanoy area players, I believe.
No, the official wasn't set under the goal post, Marty, so...
Seeger to hold. Kick is up and no good off to the right, but he had plenty of leg.
He sure did have plenty of leg, but missed it to the right as we go to halftime.
And the world famous Mike Sosar is getting head coach Dave Holman. They're getting into position. We'll hear from them in a moment. And I hope Coach Holman says, if you got a picture with that Bookman, how about me? Let's head down to the sidelines. Mike Sosar with Mahanoy area head coach Dave Holman.
All right, Coach, 3-score lead, but I have to talk about the performance of the defense. Looking at my little stat sheets that I keep, we have a punt, turnover on downs, interception.
Kind of hurting ourselves a little bit with some fumbles on offense, but other than that, our defense is anytime you gave up 0 points in the first half, your defense is obviously playing pretty well.
Yeah, Coach, and we'll talk about the offense, and off one of those interceptions, obviously a score, which is always a big thing, but like I said, a 3-score lead going into the half.
Yeah, I feel good about it. We just have to come out and kind of repeat that in the second half. We can't go in there and just hang out and come out here flat. So whole other half of football to play. They get the ball to come out, so we have to play defense again like we did in the first half and hopefully get the ball and put this one away.
All right, Coach, best of luck in the second half. Back upstairs, Marty.
Thank you, Mike. And Coach Holman talking about his defense and offensively the big star Kyler Quick going over 158 yards, which put him over 1,000 for the season.
And we have to mention, as I said before, the offensive line, who's really done a nice job of giving Quick some room, get the ball up the field.
So we're going to take a break before we hear from the Shenandoah Valley Marching Band at the half in the 116th meeting between these two rivals. Mahanoy area 21, Shenandoah Valley nothing. You're watching live high school football on WYLN.
FNL Doors, your trusted overhead door supplier for over 50 years, providing quality products and services to Eastern PA and beyond with 2 strategic locations. They carry garage doors from leading manufacturers in the industry like Rainer. They guarantee parts and service for your home or business, from new construction to replacement doors, inspections, and service calls. FNL Doors stands behind every job, taking pride in the work they do. Call 800-344-DOOR or visit FNL Doors online at fldoors.com or visit their showrooms in Hazel Township or Schuylkill Haven.
Penn State Hazleton is improving the lives of others, starting in our community.
Providing degrees that meet the needs of the area.
Fueling entrepreneurship and contributing more than $36 million annually to the state's economy.
Researching the health of our local ecosystem on the Susquehanna River.
Together, our impact keeps growing, backed by the strength of 24 campuses and 700,000 alumni.
We welcome you back at the half from Coach Faz Field at Alumni Stadium on the campus of Mahanoy Area High School. The hometown Golden Bears on senior night lead it 21-0 over Shenandoah Valley. And currently on the field, it is the Shenandoah Valley High School marching band. Let's hear from the Blue Devils. That was the Shenandoah Valley High School Marching Band with their halftime performance, which featured Viva Las Vegas, which reminds me that tonight may feature one of the most underrated college games of the weekend as the Broncos of Boise State visit Viva Las Vegas to take on UNLV. That'll be coming up long after this game comes to an end. We are at the half with the Golden Bears leading it 21-0. This is live high school football on WYLN.
You will love the feel-good feeling you get when you shop at Grand Central in Nescopeck and Hazleton. You will enjoy a no-pressure professional sales staff, experienced delivery crew, service after the sale,
and don't forget, everyday low prices.
No matter what you're shopping for in your home, we have you covered with top brand names like Flex Steel, Lazy Boy, England, and Dillon Custom Rugs.
With our enormous selection and the flexibility to finance interest-free for up to 60 months, Grand Central makes it easy to make your house a home.
FNL Doors, your trusted overhead door supplier for over 50 years, providing quality products and services to Eastern PA and beyond with 2 strategic locations. They carry garage doors from leading manufacturers in the industry like Rainer. They guarantee parts and service for your home or business, from new construction to replacement doors, inspections, and service calls. FNL Doors stands behind every job, taking pride in the work they do. Call 800-344-DOOR or visit FNL Doors online at fldoors.com or visit their showrooms in Hazel Township or Schuylkill Haven. S.J. Kowalski is your Mitsubishi Diamond contractor. They can install a Mitsubishi electric Mr. Slim ductless heating and cooling system. Mr. Slim systems are designed to make any living space in your home inviting. You can have a different temperature control for every room in your home. The money-saving technology can save you 25 to 50% on your heating bill. For Mitsubishi, Rinnai, and trained comfort specialists, call S.J. Kowalski at 570-455-2600.
Contact Pete Casalica for a home and auto quote today.
Welcome back to Coach Faz Field at Alumni Stadium on the campus of Mahanoy Area High School. We are at the 116th meeting between Shenandoah Valley and Mahanoy Area. Golden Bears lead it at the half 21-0, and we're moments away to get a look at tonight's halftime stats compiled by our very own Jim Burns.
Marty, we're looking at the Blue Devils. First downs 5, 79 yards rushing, 12 passing, 91 total yards, 2 turnovers, and they have 2 penalties for 20 yards. Mahanoy Area, the Golden Bears, 8 first downs, 223 yards rushing, 40 passing, 263 total, 2 turnovers, 2 penalties for 20 yards. You can see the domination by the Golden Bears, especially in the rushing category.
223 yards featuring Kyler Quick, who went over 1,000 yards in that opening half for the season. We'll be back with more from Mahanoy City as the hometown Golden Bears lead it 21-0. Third quarter action up next.
Penn State Hazleton is improving the lives of others, starting in our community.
Providing degrees that meet the needs of the area.
Fueling entrepreneurship and contributing more than $36 million annually to the state's economy.
Researching the health of our local ecosystem on the Susquehanna River.
Together, our impact keeps growing, backed by the strength of 24 campuses and 700,000 alumni.
Third Base Luncheonette, still making memories after all these years. Come shoot at Whitetail Preserve, 118 Boulevard Road in Bloomsburg. Their skeet, trap, and sporting clay fields are professionally designed, and all stations are handicapped accessible. Whitetail Preserve has resident shooting instructors certified by the NRA in shotgun, rifle, pistol, home safety, and personal protection in the home. Whitetail can also cater any size event, whether it be a private party, corporate event, or wedding. Call 570-384-2314 or 570-790-8969.
As the Shenandoah Valley High School Marching Band marches off of this Coach Faz Field at Alumni Stadium here at Mahanoy Area High School, just keeps that Viva Las Vegas in my head. Outstanding performance by the Blue Devil Marching Band. And let's start with some individual stats with those Blue Devils. Mike Elchisak had 1 carry for 36 yards. Joel Nunez, 5 carries, 26 yards. And Jeremy Thomas, he had 4 carries, 13 yards. Freshman Ethan Bench was 3 of 10 passing for 12 yards and 2 interceptions. Sinkus had 1 catch for 8 yards. For the Golden Bears, we talked about it as we went to break. Kyler Quick went over 1,000 yards on the season for the Golden Bears. Finished the half with 11 carries, 167 yards, 2 touchdowns. Levi Terry, 4 carries, 35 yards. Mike Oblaw, 4 carries, 28 yards. Terry passing 2 of 5 for 40 yards and a touchdown. Both of those going to Aiden Bowman. Golden Bears have run 6 more plays, 29-23, and the time of possession for Mahanoy area 13:41. Shenandoah Valley 10:19. The time of possession. As you can see, the Golden Bears are returning to Coach Faz Field.
One of the things, Marty, I'm sorry for interrupting, but Shenandoah Valley down 21, they get the ball. They really need to put something together. Tried that field goal right at the end of the half. Plenty of distance, I thought. Just he yanked it a little bit, going from the left side. So let's see what the Blue Devils come up with. Again, they've moved the ball a little bit, but have not been able to finish a drive, which has really hurt them offensively.
And there it is, the D'Amato Zementovich Gold Star Trophy. And on either side of that, the plaques in memory of Jim Rhodes, as Mike Sosar made sure to get in the camera shot, world famous. But each of those plaques goes to the player of the game, respectively, Shenandoah Valley and Mahanoy area. All of those plaques and trophy to be presented at the end of tonight's game. That still has a half remaining. But if there is a front runner, I would say there might be a spot for Kyler Quick with that plaque.
I think looking at him and how well he's run the ball tonight, with help obviously from his offensive line, but he has to be a candidate that is seriously considered.
Now, you talked about a key series coming up for the Blue Devils, and I'd be interested to see if they still try to get Nunez maybe out in open field, maybe start him in the backfield, swing it out to him with a couple of blockers in front of him. Maybe even that old rocket screen that hasn't been affectionately known for a while, but just
a couple of yards. I thought he turned it up a little too quickly and ran it into defenders. If they return the kickoff, which they've been able to do a couple of times, they can start in pretty good field position. That would help them. Obviously, Mahanoy area getting ready to kick it off. I think if you have speed like that, Marty, you have to give it a chance. And I don't mean once or twice. I mean Nunez has enough speed. He needs to touch the ball 15, 18 times a game, whether it be reverse. And out of that 18 times, or at least 12 of them on the corner. So let's see what the second half brings.
Brandon Van Horn wearing number 14 for the Golden Bears to kick it away. Golden Bears will be all in black going from right to left on your screen. And that was fielded by one of the upmen for the Blue Devils and immediately falling down to the 35. I believe that was Nunez himself.
I think the good example is I think Coach Holman looked at there maybe a couple of returns off the kickoff in the first half and said, let's just bump it down, don't give him a chance. And Nunez dropped on the ball. It was rolling. They'll start their offense at their own 35.
And we've got in under center at quarterback as Elch's sack got pushed back. It's Tristan Carosis, the senior, taking over at quarterback for the Blue Devils.
Let's see if Carosis is able to add anything in the second half to this offense.
And it looks like playing tight end is the young man that started at quarterback, Ethan Bench. And not much there as the Golden Bears surround Nunez. 3 different players there.
Well, Marty, they're sprinted right. Carosis and Nunez were about 3 yards apart, and he dropped the ball to him, but didn't give him any room to run. There were a lot of defenders there. You know what? Ethan Bench, tight end, he's a good athlete, so he can move around a little bit. But
Bench is out wide to the bottom of your screen. Split set receivers. Carosis looking. He's going down the middle of the field and just out of the reach of Thomas.
Not a bad throw by Carosis. Thomas just couldn't rein it in. Had his hand up, bounced as it tried to go down the field with the throw. We're going to be 4th and 20. And obviously Blue Devils will punt it away, or they'll line up to punt it away. Golden Bears look, Marty, like they may end up with pretty decent field position.
Mentuski to punt it away. And they may have partially blocked it, but it takes a Blue Devil roll, as I believe 3 Golden Bears were in on Mentuski.
Looked like he fumbled the ball a little bit and couldn't quite get his hands on it. Finally got it off, barely.
So it'll be down at the 45 of Mahanoy area, and that's where they'll take over with 10:14 remaining in the third on the Penn State Hazleton scoreboard. 21-0 Golden Bears.
Again, the Golden Bears looking to the sideline for the play.
And Obla again is taking the snaps, faked the toss, kept it himself. He's got 10 and more into Blue Devil territory for a Grand Central first down.
Big gainer, right side. We talked about the Golden Bears rushing attack in the first half, and they are adding to it here in the third quarter. Blue Devils received the kickoff, Marty. Nothing with that first offensive series here in the second half. Now Mahanoy area driving into Shenandoah.
And it's quick. Adding to his big first half with a big run down to the 30 and another Grand Central first down.
Castro made the tackle, but not after a big first down by Quick. And the Golden Bears looking to add to that 21-0 lead.
And it's going to be Gallagher. And he got stood up, pushed back. We'll see where forward progress gets him.
Tried to go to the right side, Marty. Nothing there. Good defensive play by that Blue Devil defensive left side.
Call it a loss of 2, 2nd and 12, 8.5 minutes remaining in the third on the Penn State Hazleton scoreboard. As Joe mentioned, Golden Bears looking to add to a 21-0 advantage. Obaugh looks the pass and almost picked off by Carosis.
I'll tell you what, Carosis did a nice job with the drop. Pass was looking for Bowman and threw it a little line drive instead of getting some air under that ball, and Carosis almost picked it off.
They're going to hand it to Quick. And Quick will get inside the 30 to about the 28-yard line. It looked like one of those in on the tackle was Gordon Slater.
Along with Jeremy Thomas. So we're looking at a 4th down, about 8. So this Shenandoah defense can come up with a big series here.
Call it 4th and 8 from the 28. It's Quick. And he appears to be shy by about 2 yards.
He is. Good defensive series by the Blue Devils.
And it looked like Thomas again led the charge for the Blue Devils, but unfortunately he appears to be the injured Shenandoah Valley player. .7:31 remains in the third on the Penn State Hazleton scoreboard. 21-0 Mahanoy area, but the Blue Devils are going to get the ball back after their defensive stand.
We have a Blue Devil down as he is being 10-2. Coach Holman there talking to the Golden Bears as they will start their defensive series. Jeremy Thomas, I think you mentioned, Marty, he is being helped off the field.
So the ball will officially be marked at the 22 of Shenandoah Valley. They get it back.
They have been stymied offensively, obviously. Carosis again back at the quarterback position.
Quick throw to the left, complete, and brought down near the 30. That was Nunez.
Again, picked up a couple of yards on first down. I like the call. Gives the quarterback a little bit of confidence. Move the football. That's what you want your offense to do. Carosis has a little bit of a line drive type throw. Let's see if he can put some air under it.
He's rolling right and throws it away. Closest man might have been Mike Sosar.
Smart play by Carosis, getting rid of it, forcing the third down.
So it's about a third and a long 3, call 4 for the Blue Devils. Carosis downfield, and it's picked off! Making the interception, Damian Contreras.
He really didn't have a chance to make that a successful throw. He was being rushed, leaning back, he had a little air under that ball, but underthrew it by a little, intercepted. The Golden Bears, again, back on offense.
Ball marked at the Golden Bear 44 with 6:35 remaining in the third on the Penn State Hazleton scoreboard. Golden Bears up by 21.
One of the things, Marty, defense been on the field a lot, almost on the ground again.
And the Blue Devils ready for Quick this time.
Well, one of the things, Marty, that happened, that they sort of fumbled that handoff and it slowed him down to try to gain possession. So nothing there. One of the few times tonight there was nothing there for Quick. Mahanoy area in no hurry. They don't need to be, as we're under 6 minutes in the third quarter.
Quick is going to be brought down as he gets, looks like they'll officially mark him at the 48 after a gain of 4, making it 3rd and 6. Oblaw with a late pitch. And stepping out of bounds in Shenandoah Valley territory is Gallagher. It's going to bring up 4th down, about 3, maybe 2.
Picked up maybe 4 yards. Brian Gallagher on the pitch after the fake to Quick, right side. Clock continues to run.
Oblas again pitches to Gallagher. He cuts it back, and he's got the 1st down before he is brought down at the 39 by Slater, but not before picking up that Grand Central 1st down.
Brian Gallagher did a nice job. They're listed as the fullback, pretty good size. Took the pitch and turned it into the 1st down, as you mentioned, Marty.
Quick. He's got a 1st down and more. Quick! Brought down inside the 10. Picks up the Grand Central first down. Reyes with the touchdown-saving tackle. With it being first and goal, the Golden Bears in the F&L Doors red zone.
Quick having a career night for the Golden Bears.
Joe, 17 carries, 224 yards, and 2 touchdowns. Obla keeps. Reached, but he is going to be inside the 5 to about the 4.
Took it to was trying to take it to the corner. Had Gallagher there for the pitch, but turned it up the field, picked up maybe 5. So we're looking at second and goal from the 5, I believe.
Wide snap, corralled and given to Gallagher. He's hauled down by Braden Lutz after a short gain, 3rd and goal. But Obla, give him credit, did a great job reaching to his right and getting that errant snap.
He did. Center led him. He knew the play was going right, obviously, but Oblat's this time a little behind him. He's going to turn it up again, but not be able to get it in. So we're looking at 4th and goal from maybe the 2.
Slater, another tackle for the Blue Devils.
That I mentioned at the end of the second quarter that the Blue Devils were playing better defensively, and they hung in there tackling better here in the second half.
4th and goal, Obla pushing to the end zone, reached out. No signal. They're going to say the Blue Devils with a goal line stand.
Mentioned that they've been playing better defensively, and they come up with a very big goal line stand. Now,
you're at your 1.
Their offense at the 1, but there's some things you need to throw it short. I don't see the sense of lining up in a shotgun in this kind of situation. I mean, you're going to be 6-7 yards deep in the end zone, but still got the short. You still have Nunez with the corner as they come out with wide receivers spread to both sides, but trying, don't know if we're looking at if he made any movement at all.
The officials are conversing. It's a safety!
Couldn't get there. All you have to do is break the plane, but could not get there.
So the Golden Bears defensively put 2 on the board, and they lead it now 23-0, and they'll get it back with the free kick.
They will.
And that's always the toughest part. You get that great stand from your defense, but the bad news is you're starting at just about your 1.
Exactly right. And the other thing, Marty, is some of those defensive players are playing offense, so obviously tired, but you have to credit defense for playing well for the Blue Devils. Now they will, the free kick will take place at the 20. So we're looking at pretty good field position for this Golden Bear football team, already up by 23 near the end of the 3rd quarter.
Obla and Bowman are back deep. And Mentusky will handle the free kick.
Now, as well as kicking off, he could punt the ball if he wanted to.
High end over end kick taken by Obla at the 33. He's across the 40. He's in the Blue Devil territory. Still on his feet down the sideline. I believe that was Mantuski that pushed him out of bounds.
Great field position for the Mahanoy area Golden Bears.
Since that one touchdown to Bowman in the second quarter with just under 4 minutes left, as you mentioned, this Blue Devil defense has been the ultimate bend but don't break.
They have played well, I thought, here in the third quarter.
Fake pitch. Obla keeps, brought down after a gain of about 6 to the 24.
Benazzi did a nice job in that. Again, Oblas is going to looking to pitch, keep the ball. He kept it, turned it up. Benazzi with the tackle.
They'll officially give him 5 to the 25, so 2nd and 5. Quick, first down and more. Quick pulling his way. Inside the 15 and a Grand Central first down.
Again, threatening here. Close. Clock running down in the third quarter.
Golden Bears in the FNL Doors red zone, 1st and 10 from the 14. Fake toss, it's Obla. And he's going to be brought down near the 10.
Obla turned to his right, made the fake to Gallagher, then tried to come back inside. They've run that a couple of times. Picked up a couple, not a big play as clock running.
And it looks like the Golden Bears will not have to run another play here in the third. Through 3 in the 116th meeting of this rivalry. Mahanoy area 23, Shenandoah Valley nothing. You're watching live high school football on WYLN.
Hey, it's Justin from Grand Central, and our trained sleep professionals are here to help you sleep like never before. With an extensive line of Sealy and Stearns & Foster mattresses, we are sure to find you the right mattress at the right price. Free delivery and removal, interest-free financing for up to 60 months, and same or next day delivery on select models.
And don't forget, everyday low prices. Stop in to one of our 2 locations, Route 93 in Escapec,
or downtown Hazleton,
and see why Northeast and Central Pennsylvania sleeps better with Grand Central.
Contact Pete Kasalika for a home and auto quote today.
Heading to the start of the fourth quarter, that is what is keeping Mahanoy area from taking home the D'Amato Zementovich Trophy. Leading at 23-0, looking to add to it with a handoff to Gallagher.
Gave that to Gallagher off the right side. Looked like a power play and really nothing there. Third quarter. Mahanoy area ran 18 plays for 115 yards. 9 minutes and 10 seconds of possession. Shenandoah Valley, 7 yards, 7 plays, -4 total yards. They had the ball for 2 minutes and 50 seconds.
This This is quick to the end zone. His third touchdown for the Golden Bears.
Kyler Quick, mentioned it before, Marty, having a huge night.
Brandon Van Horn on for the point after. Kick may have been partially blocked, but still enough to get over. It's good. 11:18 left in the fourth. We'll keep it here as the Golden Bears lead it 30-0. As you see the time remaining on the Penn State Hazleton scoreboard, and that's all that's keeping the Golden Bears from taking home the D'Amato Zementovich Gold Star Trophy. And we talked about it earlier, so much history in this matchup, and to have a trophy help symbolize the winner and the bragging rights each year between these two schools. And you got to look at it once again. And beside it, the two plaques honoring the players of the game in memory of Jim Rhodes. One for Shenandoah Valley and one for Mahanoy area. And I don't think we're going out on a big limb to say that I'd be very surprised if Kyler Quick isn't taking home one of those plaques.
I agree with you, Marty. I think one of the other things, the trophy was suspended for some years and then brought back. And the powers to be between the two schools decided that they should renew the trophy presentation. I think it's a great idea to honor the people who were involved in World War II.
And here's the kickoff by Van Horn, a very short kick taken by one of the upmen at the 45.
Marty, Mahanoy area, quick 11-yard run. Van Horn with the kick, 5 plays. 30 yards, Oblas 37-yard free kick return, Quick 2 rushes, 22 yards, make the score a 30-0.
Gallagher with 246 yards on the ground. Or excuse me, I looked at the wrong name. Quick, 246 yards, 3 touchdowns on 19 carries. Carosis one-hands it, throws downfield for Nunez. Not sure if Obla got a hand on it, but it fell incomplete.
Good throw by Carosis. I thought I got it up there, but instead of taking, I know it's late in the ball game, you're down by 30, but instead of taking the shot downfield with Nunez, having 3 defenders around him, why not just put it in the flat and let him try to run away from their defenders? Again, space, one-on-one, that's what you try to work for.
They're going to hand it off to Nunez, trying to navigate his way on the right side. Gets about 3. It's going to bring up 3rd and 7.
Number 5 Oblast on a stop. Need a run. 3rd down and long.
So as time winds down at 10:45, the Blue Devil offense just having a tough time tonight, Marty. That third quarter, they were not able to do anything. They gave up a touchback. Let's see what they come up with on a 3rd down.
Carosis running the option. Bad pitch. Picked up by Quick. Quick is going to return it all the way. Touchdown, Golden Bears. His first defensive and 4th of the night.
Tried to come to the left side, Marty. The pitch was a little high, bounced. Quick picks it up. The Golden Bears up by 36.
Van Horn gets the tee. He's going to come out and try the point after. Blocked! Believe that was David Burrows coming from the outside that got the block.
Came off the left side offensively, and he's been close a couple of times, Marty. That time he was able to make the block. Quick 46-yard run after the fumble recovery for Mahanoy area. The kick was blocked. Golden Bears up by 36. 10-12 left in the ball game.
And I don't think we're making a big assumption when we say that we believe Kyler Quick will be one of the two players of the game, one for each school. And as time progresses with the history of this game, and we've talked about the history that's going to be presented to the winning team, and it looks like it'll be the Golden Bears.
You know what, Marty, I liked your point before about recognizing people from the World War II, the students learning about that. Not enough of that takes place, and I think it's important for us to remember that.
And this is Nunez trying to find some room. Nunez down the sideline. Nunez is going to go. Touchdown, Blue Devils. No flags.
I tell you what, that makes our point for us. Nunez took it to the left side, drew some defenders on the coverage team, cut it back to the right side, came up with a big touchdown.
It looks like Sam Mentusky is going to be on. The 6'5" sophomore. Left footer for the point after.
Mentioned that he had a 46-yarder last week, and he missed about 45-yarder early in the game.
And it looked like there was a low snap, and that took the timing away, and the Golden Bears come away with the blocked extra point, making it 36-6, 9:59 remaining.
I think as you look at your team, you're up by 36, and all of a sudden they return a kickoff 50, 60 yards for a touchdown, down the road being next week or playoffs, and you have to say to yourself, can't allow that to happen. So that's Shenandoah Valley. Nunez, 71-yard kickoff return. Kick failed. 36-6. Golden Bears.
Mentusky on to kick it away. And it's going to be an onside kick. That's going to go out of bounds. Speaking of onside kicks, did you happen to see that one in the other day between the Chiefs and the 49ers?
I did not.
Looked like one of my golf shots that went about 2 feet.
I did not see it. I think one of the things, Mentusky looks like he's going to be a pretty good kicker. You have to teach him on a onside kick. You have to hit the ball on the top so it bounces down. He hit it on the side and hooked it, and it just kept rolling. You want some bounce on that ball on that type of situation.
Now checking in at quarterback wearing number 7 is Austin, or excuse me, I apologize. I thought Austin Green was going to go under center. It's going to be Obla again. I apologize. Jumped the gun there, Coach.
Well, I think now's the time you give a lot of people some playing time. You're up as Oblas tried to keep back to the right side. He ended up behind the line of scrimmage, but they're going to bring it out to about the 48, I believe, of Shenandoah Valley. Oblas was able to get up the field. As clock's running, Mahanoy area not in a real hurry. They don't need to be.
And some whistles against the Golden Bears.
I think it's a delay of game.
Getting hit in the backfield and dropped for a loss was Gallagher. Nunez was there as well as Elchisak.
Yes, Elchisak came up the field very quickly.
Third and almost 20, we'll call it 19. Want to give some special thanks to Mahanoy Area Athletic Director Moucheron. Did a great job giving us a lot of the background information on the D'Amato Zementovich Gold Star Trophy, as well as the history of this rivalry. As Obla looking for Bowman, got it inside the 30 for a Grand Central first down.
Bowman with a great catch, but I'll tell you what, Oblas with a nice throw. He got it up in the air, and Bowman was able to run right under it. He had one-on-one coverage as the Golden Bears pick up the first down.
And as always, when we come down here to Mahanoy City and the Mahanoy Area High School, Mr. Moucheron and the entire staff here at Mahanoy Area High School always show us great hospitality, and just want to say thank you before we get to the end of the night here as Gallagher gets the carry. Gallagher on his way! Touchdown, Golden Bears!
Yeah, game now. I think that the Shenandoah Valley defense just been on the field a long time. Very tired. Golden Bears pick up another touchdown, 42-6. Looking at kicking that extra point.
And it's Van Horn again to attempt. Kick is up and no good. Just short. 6:43 remains. It's now 42-6 Golden Bears.
I think you look at the Golden Bears, pretty much a complete game as They hold a big lead here in the fourth quarter. We are also looking at the clock running on incompletions as they hold a 36-point advantage.
Van Horn, again a squibbing kick. That'll be downed immediately. That was Xavier Hernandez that fielded that kickoff.
As the clock now is wound. Good job at dropping on that kick, which was a short kick.
Timeout Mahanoy area. This may be simply there are some new players that are stepping out on the field, and Coach Holman just wants to make sure that they are in the proper position.
Marty, the last touchdown by the Golden Bears, Gallagher, 26-yard run. Kick was failed, 4 plays, 50 yards, 3 minutes and 16 seconds. Oblas to Bowman, 33 yards on the pass, 3rd and 19, a big play. Golden Bears dominated the evening. Quick dominated the rushing game.
So Ethan Bench, the freshman, looks to go back under center, a quarterback for the Blue Devils. They're going to give it to Nunez. And he's going to be pushed out of bounds into the lineup, number 19, Josu Quispy.
Nunez has made some yardage on that play. That's been that counter play that they've run several times. And picks up about 7 on that.
And this is Elchisak down the sideline. It's going to be brought down near the 20. Combining on the tackle, Jose Perez, number 2, number 15, Brandon Anastasio.
Some of the younger players, as you mentioned, Marty, from Mahanoy area, getting some playing time.
And that was a Grand Central first down run by Elchisak. Down to the 21 of Mahanoy area. Under 5 minutes remaining on the Penn State Hazleton scoreboard in our regular season finale. Nunez. It's going to be brought down by Anastasio, but not before he picks up what looks to be another Grand Central first down.
It is a first down, Marty, and Nunez still running hard. Not good to see that. He has played both sides of the ball tonight, Marty. Pretty decent evening for Nunez, even though the Blue Devils have come up short.
Elchisak hit immediately, dropped for no gain. Coming up, Jane Marrero. And we're getting to that point. It may be the end of the run here for us. Get a great look at Preston in the foreground. Derek alongside of him. Our great production crew all season long. You don't get to see them before or after in tearing down or setting up. But great camera work all season long from those two young men, and can't thank them enough for what they've given us this season.
We've had some great looks due to them, Marty.
Guys in the truck, what can I say? Bench slings it out. That's Thomas. Did he get in? Touchdown, Blue Devils! But in all seriousness, thank you to our great production crew. Along with the great stats that we get from Jim Burns, they make us look better than maybe what we are, and I'm only speaking for myself.
Now you can include me too, Marty. They do a great job and give us, as you said, good information that we can hopefully relay. And that time, Branch, short pass, he got it to the corner.
And here's Mentuski, better timing, and the kick is up and good. So 3:06 remaining in the regular season, and that's all that separates the Golden Bears from receiving the D'Amato Zementovich Gold Star Trophy at the end of tonight's game.
Good catch and run by Thomas also for the touchdown for Shenandoah Valley. I think when you look at their roster, it looks like they have some sophomores, juniors that could be a program that develops with some off-season work.
And you know, you got a quarterback that's only a freshman. Good size at 6'2", 180. Appears to have a good arm. You gotta work through some of those kinks, but I think there's some talent here at Shenandoah Valley.
Well, I think obviously Branch may be a basketball guy because of his size. I'm not sure about that, but whatever. If he does that. There's still time to work some other areas. In fact, many college scouts will tell you what do you look for. Play as many sports as you can. Give you different types of movement. As Mentuski looks to kick it off, but that ball's loose.
And it looked like finally recovered by the Golden Bears.
Marty, the Shenandoah Valley, Thomas, 11-yard pass from Branch. Mentuski with the kick. 5 plays, 54 yards. Elchisak, 2 plays, 27 yards rushing. And
it looked like Jose Phillips came up and recovered that onside kick, as Coach Holman again wants to take a timeout, this time to set his offense in the final 2:53.
Make sure you have 11. As you said, a lot of these people are getting the first look in game and want to make sure you're not short a player.
And make sure everybody knows what their assignment is going to be.
Quarterback took the snap.
Now is Trent Robish, a freshman for the Golden Bears. And a turnover as there was a mishandle on the snap. So the Blue Devils will get it, looking to put some more points on the board in the final 2:30 with a 1st and 10 from the Golden Bear 41.
New quarterback, new center, and they haven't been snapping on the sideline. That's the first snap, and dropped it on the grounds.
Bench will return under center. And we're going to have an illegal substitution. One player running off for the Blue Devils. Oh, they're actually just going to call it delay of game. Looked like a player was trying to run off. Carry by Nunez, gets about 2. And Coach Bench is going to take a timeout.
Looking at trying to get it in the end zone again, Marty, and obviously that will give your offense some confidence. He calls the timeout with 1:21 left in the fourth quarter.
Carosis will get a carry. And he is going to be brought down inside the 40-yard line. Jane Marrero on the tackle. Under a minute remaining in this 2024 regular season. And again, it's Carosis. Host of black jerseys will bring him down.
That may be the last play of the ball game, Marty.
And before the 4th down, the Blue Devils take a timeout. 29 seconds remaining.
And you had mentioned the presentation, which will take place immediately after the game. As the Blue Devils come on, it's a 4th down.
Bench looking, and he's going to be sacked, brought down by Rashid Jackson on 4th down.
Great rush there by Jackson. Takes Branch down, and that will end the ball game.
As the clock is wound again, and it'll wind down. Both teams will shake hands. Then we'll have the presentations coming up. And in the 116th meeting between Shenandoah Valley and Mahanoy area, it'll go in the record books as a victory for the Golden Bears, 42-13. And it seems like it's every year we come down here, strong running attack from the Golden Bears.
You know what? Tonight, really, they dominated the ball game on the ground. Bowman had a couple good catches in the passing game, but mostly it was quick Gallagher getting the ball up the field. Golden Bears will finish 4-6. Shenandoah again looking to next year, maybe the off season with doing some.
And there you see off to the left, the Golden Bears are being presented with the D'Amato Zementovich Gold Star Trophy. Great look at it there, and in a rivalry game, there's a lot of pride with when you take home the game trophy for winning that football game, especially for the seniors on senior night for this Mahanoy area football team. Congratulations to them as they take home the D'Amato Zementovich Gold Star Trophy.
They will now present the individual awards, I believe, Marty, as Coach Holman coming over.
And while we have a moment, we'll send it down quick to Mike with Coach Holman.
All right, post-game down here on the sidelines. Coach, congratulations on the win. Almost a carbon copy of that first half, but the offense really picked it up there in the fourth, including that interception on a score.
Yeah, I mean, defensively they played great all night. The one score they got against our first crew was the kickoff. So they played a lights-out game. Offensively, I think we ran the ball very well. Had a heck of a game.
Yeah, that second half performance of the defense, again, like I said, I'm going to repeat myself, almost a carbon copy. Had a 3-and-out, that interception that led to a score, not to mention the special teams getting in there on that kickoff return as well.
Yeah, absolutely. Overall, it was a great night. A competitive game kind of overall in the first half a little bit. Our guys stepped up and took care of business. We have a lot of seniors on this team, so it was nice for them to, hold on to this trophy.
Yeah, great way to send the seniors out. 12th straight year with this D'Amato Zezvatovich trophy. We practice that, ladies and gentlemen, at the half. Great coach here. But storied history in this rivalry and this program. Again, as I mentioned, 12th straight year bringing the trophy home.
Yeah, it's something really special. The entire atmosphere of this game is really cool. From last night, the dinner with the seniors, and then the game, the trophy, now the experience after here. It's a pretty cool experience. I'm glad we're on the winning end of that.
Yeah, Coach, great to see you again. Glad to be back with you. I haven't been here in a few years myself. Congratulations on the season. Congratulations on the win, and of course, bringing the trophy home.
Thanks a lot.
Well, guys, I don't know where we're going from here, but it's been great. Marty, you made me a worldwide superstar with the whole 8x10 thing. Something, by the way, I was never aware of until you told me. They're cheering me on up there. But I will get your copy and one for Coach, too, as well. The guys in the truck, Barry, Gary, Joe, the guys on the cameras. You guys are my world every Friday night from August to November and hopefully forward. So we'll send it back up. Thank you, guys.
And, Mike, thank you for everything you've done all season long. For us, it's been a pleasure having you aboard once again. And they're about to present the players of the game. And they start with, it's good to see one of the unsung heroes, Joe. They're going to go with starting center Braden Lutz for Shenandoah Valley.
Nice presentation. Again, you have to feel proud as a player to be involved in the game and also to come away with most valuable player trophy for the Blue Devils.
Mike Oblas, winner of the player of the game for the Golden Bears.
They had several candidates, Marty. I guess when you look at it with Gallagher, Quick, Oblas.
And it caps a night where Mahanoy area, Joe, on offense, 363 yards on the ground, 436 yards of total offense. As the Golden Bears, players of the game, Mike Oblas from Mahanoy area, Braden Lutz, Shenandoah Valley, honoring the memory of Jim Rhodes. And ultimately, the winners of the D'Amato Zementovich Gold Star Trophy is the Golden Bears of Mahanoy area in this rivalry game with the 42-13 victory. And buddy, if this is the end, it's been a good ride, my friend.
Very good.
I've enjoyed it. And for one last time in this 2024 regular season, we say so long and good night. For our director, Barry Jason, you'll see the fine production crew coming up on our graphics. Thank you to one and all for a great 2024 high school football season. As I mentioned, for director Barry Jason, great stats by Jim Burns. For the world-famous Mike Sosar down on the sidelines. For the coach, Joe DeMelfi, I'm Marty Burns saying so long. Once again, the final score. In the 116th meeting between Mahanoy area and Shenandoah Valley, the Golden Bears are victors 42-13. This has been a WYLN Sports Special presentation. Good night from Mahanoy City.
You're watching WYLN TV 35.